Um, I don't know where y'all were at in the conversation, or if there was even a conversation that y'all were having when I jumped in. But
Not really. We just kind
I
of just
think,
talking.
okay, I think one of my biggest issues with, because I work with just one producer, and it's not because I don't want to work with other people. It's simply because he just understands what it is that I'm looking for out of my music. Whereas, because I don't want to get the word producer and beat maker mixed up, because I think people don't understand the difference. People think because somebody, yes, you can produce a sound, but that's not necessarily what a producer is. A
Hmm.
producer, to me, when I think of producer, I'm thinking about Babyface. I'm thinking about um, Dallas Austin, Diane Warren, um, even Missy Elliott. I'm from R&B and hip hop, so if my a lot of my references will probably be from R&B and hip hop. But the point that I'm making is a lot of times when I am looking for certain things out of music, I can do the whole let me listen to the beat and see what it sounds like and see if I vibe with it. But that's not necessarily how I want to go about music. But I feel like we're such in a world where it's like, send me the beat and let me figure out what I can do on it. And I just don't operate in that way. I'm not saying that it doesn't work like that sometimes, because sometimes it just does work. But what I feel is happening is that, quote unquote, producers who are actually beat makers are not gelling well with the type of artists that can help them with their sound, if that makes sense. I'm hoping I'm making sense.
Well, I applaud what you're saying. It makes complete sense. I mean, that says a lot about yourself as an artist. You need to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you don't have to, have a million producers in your pocket, it's not going to do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to vibe with one specific producer, and
Yeah.
that person's able to tailor something that's specific for you, and it's right on point. That's going to help you with your creativity and your flow all together. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's
And I
important.
just I think just from where I'm at as an artist, I'm just, because I never want anybody to think that, oh, I just don't want to work with you, because that's just not how I am. But there is where I do just kind of be like, this ain't it. This ain't what I'm looking for. This is
Right.
not the sound that I'm looking for. And then the other thing is that producing sound, like, you can make a beat all day and you might be good at it. But if somebody's looking for something specific, can you make that? And
Right.
that's where I think the difference in between a producer and a beat maker is disconnected, because
Mhm.
my producer, I can play him like, okay, I'm looking for this vibe. I can play him like a Brandy song, or a Craig David song, or a Babyface, or hell, In Sync. It doesn't even fucking matter. Or Lil Baby. It doesn't even matter. If I tell him what I'm looking for, and I can even just send him melodies of what I'm singing or what I'm rapping, he can literally build around that. And as we are building the song, we're actually producing the song. It's not him
Hmm.
making the beat and then I got to figure out some damn words.
Yeah.
Right. I get it.
I'm sorry for being long winded, but that is a fucking problem for me. When I'm like, we need
Yes.
to stop
Me
calling
too.
these motherfuckers producers, because that's
Hmm.
not what you are.
That's right.
Right.
I would say this, man. That type of topics and that type of information is good to bring to the table and something like this, because I think that producers, beat makers, whoever you are, you don't hear no feedback from the other side a lot of times, and especially now in COVID. I mean, we're all stuck at home. We don't get a chance to meet up with artists. We don't get a chance to work with anybody. So when we're cooking up, like, I've seen a lot of these guys right now, on here that cook up, on Facebook or cook up on in their own time on their videos or whatever, and they don't have that feedback, just Facebook or Instagram or wherever social media that they put their stuff on. So this is the reason why I wanted to do something like this, to where we could just vibe off each other and just kind of chit chat and talk, so that way when we do sit down at the table and start trying to create music again, we have a different vibe.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hog it all up, but I'm a talker. So
Well, you the one you did the video about the verses, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You did the
about
video.
which one?
The one in the group, the one you shared to the group when you were talking about the verses. About how
I can't
everybody
remember
need to
what
understand the verses.
Oh yeah, everybody need to fucking understand the goddamn verses and the point. Because I'm like, it ain't about what you in relation to as who your fucking friends are. Me and my friends like this motherfucker, so that's the one that's gonna win. Bitch, that's not how it works.
That was on point.
You're stupid. Like, shit. The world is watching the verses, not your ass and your goddamn friends.
My girl thought that was hilarious.
That was on point.
I was like, y'all acting like because y'all go to the club and that's the song the DJ playing, that's gonna win the verses.
Oh, in that other one where you were talking about on your page when you was talking about how what was it? The gift, the less than $50 gift.
Oh yeah, don't give me shit. If you gonna give me don't be buying me shit that I can buy my goddamn self. Like, I just feel like I understand that we are all going through hard times, but I understand the whole it's the thought that counts. But if I can look at it and see you ain't put much thought into it, bitch, I don't want it.
So you don't want a candle?
I can buy that shit. Although I do love candles, but don't you get me that. Give me the gift card so I can do what the fuck I want to do. I understand the whole point of Christmas and all of that, but fuck what you talking about. I said what I said.
I saw my girl that video. She started dying laughing. I said it to her brother that's in Jersey, and he was like, "Yeah, that's me too." He was like, "Yeah, for real."
Because people be too, and all this old secrecy shit. Don't keep no secrets from me for Christmas Day. Because if you do and it's not what I want, you're gonna get your ass cussed out. Then you're gonna be disappointed for Christmas.
Snap.
That's hilarious.
But my name is Samuel, guys.
Yes.
And I'm a Taurus.
Yes. Hey, and if y'all need y'all's hair done, man, y'all go hit up Henry Patrick. You know what I mean? My homeboy, he kind of became my homeboy. He did my girl's hair, and like I've been just shouting him out everywhere I go now. But see who else I can get up in here. I've been trying to share the link.
So what are there issues that y'all have with artists? Because I mean, it ain't just a one-sided version. Artists need to know too. Like,
yeah, y'all talk too much. Not playing. Not playing.
Yeah, that ain't going. Yeah, I mean, we can talk
that's
about
the whole point of an artist, though, right?
we can talk about it, and don't be mad if I'm producing the song that's about to dish you.
No, I think the main thing is like you said, is it's hard finding the right groove for people. I actually was not a beat maker up until about like 2 years ago. I've been recording bands and artists and everything ever since 2001, but I was more of like a engineer, because they would come to me and say, "Hey, we got this thing that we want to put down, whether it be recording in like a studio environment or studio quality, or just doing a live session where I would just record them when they're playing at like a gig or whatever." And so I kind of see both sides of it, because whenever I was recording, a lot of times the music, I had to either prepare the music or they already had the music when they came into the studio. So, excuse me, a lot of times there it was a preparation that had to be done, and sometimes, uh, especially if you sing into a lot of the music, there's a lot of tones, there's a lot of ups and downs with the music. If you just create a beat, it's hard for a singer to hit a high or hit a low if the music don't adjust to it the way it should be.
You need melodies.
Yeah, but even then, like for instance, trap music, right? A lot of trap music is real consistent all the way through. You might have some breaks in it to where it just goes into the melody and then comes back with the beat, but it's just up and down, very lightly. I mean, but like for instance, like pop music or R&B, you're gonna have a lot of ups and downs because the artist is gonna want to project their voice or take it back, kind of back and forth. But like with something like rapping, there's really not a whole lot of uh note change and pitch change.
Yeah, that's why I always say it's harder to be a singer than it is to be a rapper. I'm not saying that you don't need skill for either one, but what I'm saying is it's easier to be a rapper because it's not for you, it's not necessarily all about.
And I've seen your progress too, on social media, and also, we've been talking a lot in mail.
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to find what works for you. If the vulgar type music, the naughty type stuff, a lot of girls, they like that kind of stuff because all girls have an image of like you have to be proper, you have to be a lady, you have to present yourself a certain way. So when they start rapping, that's the first thing they want to do. They want to be hard, they want to put out some naughty music in a sense, and because that's a different side of them that nobody in the public gets to see every day. But at the same time, you have to find a comfort zone of, are you comfortable doing that? Like, do you see yourself as a Cardi B? Do you see yourself as a Nicki Minaj? If not, then you have to go back and soul search and figure out what are you comfortable with. And
The
where,
thing is, I think I'm pretty comfortable with anything,
right.
anything that I write about, because I have a song, it's called Flawed, and it's pretty deep, you know what I'm saying? And then I have something where I'm talking about, how I want to get to the money or whatever, but, I'm talking about like doing it for my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Then I have another song that I'm talking about how I love playing video games and how, I'm sexual or whatever. So it's a little
Yeah.
bit of everything with me, I think, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can write about just whatever I feel. I just want to be
So
me. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna suggest like when you're writing songs, because you say you rap and you sing.
Mm-hmm.
For me, because in some of my songs, wherever I feel like it needs to be a rap part, I just go with it, and
Mm-hmm.
then to build around that, I'll add harmonies. Even though
Mm-hmm.
it's a rap verse, I'll
Mm-hmm.
put harmonies in there because I also sing too.
Mm-hmm.
So you might find yourself doing better by putting them both together rather than trying to keep them both separate.
Mm-hmm. Well, it
Because a
depends
lot
on
of
the song too. You know what I'm saying? Because I have one song where I actually am singing one of the hooks or whatever, and it just went with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And others it just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it
Oh
just
yeah,
depends.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It does depend on the song, but I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you find yourself stuck
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with the process, don't for one, don't try to force it
Yeah,
because
I
I feel like
don't.
forcing it
Used
just
to,
eats it
but I don't
worse.
anymore. I just leave it alone. Then I go back to it, and I might write a line. You know what I'm saying, that I love. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't when I think of writing and I think of, I think of the flow. Does the flow sound right? Is it going well with the next verse and blah blah blah? You know what I'm saying? Like I write like if I was writing poetry. But I just I want it to be I'm so like I critique myself a lot. So I just don't want to ever try to put anything out there if I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm hard on myself when it comes to that.
Well, let me tell you something. Not everybody gonna like you, and
Hmm.
that's the one thing as an artist that you have to get in your head, that not everybody's gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna like
I
your
already,
voice.
I already have, I already have. I understand that already because I haven't even like put anything out there like that. You know, I've given my stuff
Yeah.
to people that I know, but I already had people talking about, oh, you're not gonna make it, like men. I was
Oh,
surprised.
oh, that
Like
men are the worst.
I was like,
Oh yeah,
wait
you're gonna have haters.
a minute, I
That's
didn't even
what.
put anything out there. He was like, you're not gonna make it. I did what you already did. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, yo, like
Fuck
Yeah.
him.
seriously?
Hey, I guarantee you, every single person in this group has heard you're not gonna make it. Every single person in this
Okay.
group has heard you'll never be a producer or artist or rapper or singer or anything, man. That is the thing that 2 years ago when I came back to Austin and I started beat building instead of doing my engineer work, that was the first thing I heard. Oh man, I don't know why you trying to do this and da 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 da. Now look at me. I got a full studio and this is what I
Mm-hmm.
grind out every day. I'm
The
doing
thing
something.
about the thing about music is that the reason why people are so quick to tell you that you can't do it or you're never going to make it, it's because there's not a rule book in how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people who go to school to be a doctor. They know the pathway to be
Mm-hmm.
a doctor. They know the pathway to be a lawyer. A lot of people don't know the pathway to being an artist, a successful artist, a successful
Mm-hmm.
producer, because it's not, oh, go to school, get a degree, and you get a job.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people are quick to tell you no. They'll tell you to do something that you hate first before they tell you to go
Mm-hmm.
something
Mhm.
that you love. So don't even worry about that. Look, my song, remember that right now, if you go onto Facebook or Instagram and search my song and where you want to post your story at, I got I don't ask me how it happened, but the lyrics to that song is popping up as if I'm like this popular artist out there. So don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something. My song, remember that is right now is on 65 different Spotify playlists.
Wow, that's
You
good.
know,
Good.
so people are just gonna tell you whatever because whenever they're telling you something about you, it's not about you. It's about them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So don't even worry about that. Stay on the process of making the music. Look, I've made some trash ass songs, but
Yeah.
I think, but I mean, who hasn't? We all have made some trash
Yeah.
before, and I mean, hell, trash is what's selling right now.
Hey, but honestly, I went to ACC for commercial music management, and I didn't learn nothing out of a year and a half of being there.
Wow.
And I finally I left there and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of doing developmental courses. I'm tired of doing English and social studies and science, trying to find when we gonna get to the music. Like that's all I want to know. Where's music 101 and where's the, like I never learned anything. I went to ACC for a year and a half, and the only thing I learned was how to add and how to, calculate calculus and all this other stuff. I was just like, this is boring. But you're right about what you're saying. A lot of people think, well, you got to go to school, you got to get a degree, and if you don't, then you don't, you're not a no, you're a nobody if you don't do that. But when 2 years ago, when I came back to Austin, and everybody, all I had was my laptop. I was actually sleeping on the floor of my apartment because I wanted to be back in Austin so bad. I sold all my furniture. I sold everything I had, and all I had was me and my laptop and a couple blankets. Like that's how bad I wanted it. And when I sat down every day at FL Studio and I just made beats, grinding the beats, grinding the beats, grinding the beats, because I was like, I'm gonna put different tools in my belt now. Everything I do now, I'm gonna start doing it very I'm gonna put thought into it, and everything I do, I'm gonna move just right. Well, the thing is that, like you said, at first, some of the stuff that comes out is golden. Like Teeks actually heard some of my very first couple beats, and he was just like, oh wow, that was your second beat, third beat. But then all of a sudden you get to a point to where people get in your head, and eventually your music will start changing because of the people in your head. And next thing you know, you start putting out stuff that like you'll think it's okay, but because your energy is wrong in the studio or versus like writing or whatever you're doing, that whenever other people hear it, they're like, man, like what is this? This is whack. Like what is this? But people are in your head, people are in your heart, people are in your soul. So what happens is eventually you got to just, you know, get off past that. You got to get past the haters and say, you know what, y'all are the fire that, you know, that fuels me, and I'm just gonna keep on going. And eventually, like literally, I can sit here now and tell people I got 13 albums out on the radio. I got a podcast that I'm doing. I'm on this and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm out here in all these different places. Pick up your phone right now. You can check me out. And it makes people shut up. Like it really does. When you sit there and tell them like, oh, okay, well, I'm on Spotify, I'm on iTunes, I'm on Google Play. You got a phone, right? Okay, check me out on Facebook. Da, 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 da. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on, you know, Tumblr. And it's not just a personal page like, oh yeah, I got a couple friends. I mean, I got at one point I had 2,600 friends on Facebook just because I'm a producer. And I had to start eliminating some of them because, you know, they were from other countries and they were just DMing me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
you got to get out for that.
I have a problem on my second page with that.
Yeah.
You know, you want to connect with everybody in the world, but some of the foreigners get really crazy.
Well, and I know that they mean it with all respect, but at the same time, there's a time zone difference. Like
So they'll call you though.
like
They'll call
Ession, she's from Nigeria. Um, so there's a time zone, right? There's a time zone difference.
The time in Nigeria is the same with the time in London, so it's like a 6 hour time difference here. Yeah.
So you know, and I know that they want to do music over there. I've had people hit me up asking for beats and stuff like that. It's not that. It's just that you have to make a tight knit circle around you. When you get your friends and their friends and everybody kind of talking about you and stuff like that, then next thing you know, people start sharing your posts and people start talking good about you and talk you up, and that's really how it kind of builds. Um, and that's what every artist always says. It starts with the city that you're in first. If you can get that city involved, then you're gonna get the rest of the world involved. But the problem is that some people have a lot of haters, like Mo3. He had a lot of haters in Dallas. So it took him a long time to finally get a footing versus if he didn't have so many haters and he wasn't so gangster, you know, gun toting, you know, and all this, and he was more of a people's person and was able to say, hey, look, this is who I am, this is what I do, da 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 da. But I seen the interview with his manager saying that he couldn't even book Mo3 for certain things because he would get aggressive. You know, automatically he would think somebody's in the club that you know is after him or something. So he was always paranoid about things. And you know, and he said the manager, the very first time he ever picked up Mo3 to ride over to a studio, he had a gun on him, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm on parole. Like you know, gun toting off in my car. What if we get pulled over?" And he said that day they had an argument right there about the gun. He went straight to the studio and did a song about packing his piece. And you know, it was just like that's what fueled him. But what I'm trying to say is that you got to get your city behind you. And he did have a lot of haters in Dallas. And so if you can get certain people behind you, then that's all you need. I mean, there's gonna be family members and friends that are gonna hate, but get them people behind you that are behind you, and then you know hit them up every now and then and be like, hey, you know, can you tell so and so, or can you share this on Facebook, or can you put it on Instagram, and you know, just keep promoting, because promotion is everything, man. Especially with this game, you know, online promotions is a lifesaver. Just think about if we had to do pop the trunk, and sell hard copy CDs out the trunk. Like we ain't gonna be going nowhere.
Sometimes I wish those days exist though,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of politics with these playlists and these, you know, it's making people like I hate curators for Spotify who, you know,
Mhm.
you might have a big Instagram following, so they decided they want to make a playlist on Spotify, and then they start putting, you know, all of these famous people who on their Spotify playlist and have their followers follow them on Spotify. For me, the I'm not against social media. I don't want anybody to think that. But what I don't like about it is that it makes people feel that they are more important than what they really are. It's like
Mhm.
you don't have a playlist if people didn't make music. So you ain't famous for the fucking playlist. So stop fucking tripping.
Yeah.
Like the playlist is about the music. The playlist is not about your ass. And then you
Mhm.
got people out here who will try to use that playlist as a source of income.
Yep.
You know, they'll tell you they'll keep you on a playlist if you pay so much money. Because I don't want people to think that it's um, just about making the music. Because after making the music is the easy part. It's everything after that that's the hard part. Because you're gonna have people who are gonna use Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all these different uh, streaming services as a way to still keep you from being heard, keep you from
Mm.
being discovered. So that is my issue with social media because I treat Spotify just like it's Instagram, Facebook, because it really is. Because when you go and look at a lot of these playlisters who create these playlists, go look at their Instagram
Yep.
Mhm.
because a lot of that is
They're the new
associated.
gatekeepers.
Yep.
They're the new gatekeepers, and that's exactly what it
Mhm.
is. So, you know, don't don't forget about the importance of the music trying to just be on a playlist or trying to get heard or discovered because I just feel like there's nothing wrong with, you know, I'm not saying don't try to make connections, but also don't be stupid and and pay people 300 and $400 and $500, and they're talking about, well, I'll put you on a playlist with Beyonce and blah blah blah. You can make your own fucking playlist on fucking Spotify and put yourself on there
Mhm.
for
But
free.
it's just like the people who do music reviews on Facebook. They'll do a music review, talk about send your track in $10 to get you on the front of the line. But
Right,
I mean,
right.
people viewing
Yeah.
it for that day, and it's like, why am I paying $10 for only 40 people to view this music?
And I'm like, and who the fuck knows you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's so
I
many
see
people
that
out
all
here
the time
just
though, and they share it to the group sometimes, and I just delete it because I don't like that music review thing. Because unless you got like 50,000 followers to where somebody can actually get famous off of the music review, I could see it. Like for instance, like somebody like Busy Work Beats. He does a lot of stuff for producers. He's really knowledgeable in the game, and he's got like 1 million people that always watch his YouTube videos and stuff. I can understand somebody like that that's like, hey, I'm gonna start playing everybody's music, and you know, people get to hear your music that way. But you only got 40 people that following you and listening in every day. Nah, man, like get out of here with all that. Cause
right.
I see that all the time. Well, seeing Terry, he DJs. A lot of times he's DJing on Saturday night. He
Right.
yeah, he would do it on Facebook. And the thing is that they started blocking people now on Facebook for playing artist music. So DJs can't even DJ anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And like on Instagram, now that Facebook bought out Instagram, you can only share hashtags more than twice on your Instagram, or the post gets locked. It doesn't get blocked, but it just gets locked where you can't put no more hashtags on it. And used to, you could sit there and interchange them like every other day and for as many times as you wanted, as long as you wasn't doing it back to back to back to back. But now it's like after 2 times on that certain post, you're done.
I think a lot of people just don't understand that going viral is bullshit. That's not what's actually happening. What's happening is if somebody goes viral, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but most times when somebody's going viral, that song, that dance has been done by somebody who already has the following for it to be seen. So what happens is they probably have paid that Instagram account how much they might charge, if it's $4,000, $5,000 to make it go viral, and then it just travels because Kim Kardashian did whatever, or this person that they know who has a big social media following did this and did that with the song and told them where they can go get it. And they'll say, I've been listening to this new guy named such and such. They ain't been listening to shit.
Nah.
They ain't been listening to shit. What goddamn MacBook Computer did, I'm just using a rapper name that's just not really one, but what MacBook Computer did was pay his ass $3,000 fucking dollars to say that shit.
Yep. It's plugs. It's what they call plugs. It's just like on the radio. In order for like, let's say the DJ wants to shout out to you, about your business, or even if you're in a local area, if you don't have a contact in the radio station to actually go to and say, hey, I want to do this, this, and this. Like, for instance, in February, me and my girl, we were doing a stage play called The Mountaintop. And actually, Terry came and recorded it for us, a video. And anyway, we was on Fox 7. We was on 2 or 3 different radio stations, all that stuff for free. Like, they would let us come in because it was an interview style. They would let us come in for free and do all that stuff. But if you just want to promote off of the radio station, they're going to say, hey, we want X amount of money to be able to say your name out here on the radio, whoever you are. And it's the same way with these artists. If they're famous already and you're like, hey, I'll pay you like 10 grand to say my name on TV, yeah, they're going to go do it. It's just like Curtis King and Distro Kid. Oh my God, this dude is everywhere. Like every single time I'm on Instagram, Curtis King, Distro Kid, go check out Disco Kid. I'm like, oh my God, he's getting paid.
Yeah, he's getting paid.
Right. Ain't nobody just hollering out Distro Kid for nothing. Like,
yeah.
Like, he was just waking up like Distro Kid. Nobody. But there's a, I guess, in a sense, an arithmetic to this shit. Like,
yeah,
it's not just about unfortunately, it's not just about making great music. That's
not anymore.
Because
it's everybody that I know, they always tell me, man, you like the jack of all trades, you know how to do your own music, publish your own music, do the royalties to it, copyright it, market it, box it up and ship it out if I needed to, do my own merch, all that stuff. It's because I had to learn all those things because all those different jobs cost money. And if you're trying to pay every single individual person, you're going to go broke before you even make a dollar. And so, you basically gotta have to be versatile of like, I'm going to play everybody's part, I'm going to learn how to do all these different things, mix, master, production, everything. And so if not, then you got to have a team. And if you have a team, then you got to trust your team. There's so many people that get into a band, get into a group. You know, I mean, Selena is a good example. They get pushed out there for the music, and then next thing you know, everybody else is getting famous, or they're not getting their royalties right, or their story's not getting heard. And a lot of times it takes people's death before they ever make a dollar. Like I've seen so many behind the scenes, or it's behind the music, I think, on YouTube.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of behind the music things, and to where you could see like these different bands that one day they were hot and the next day they fall off, and it's like, well, what happened to them now? And it's like they never got a dollar off of anything they did. They were used the whole time because of a record label, and that's the thing. Any independent artist out there, they got to be versatile, because a record label have professionals. Each person is a professional at each individual job. So you got a professional marketer, you got a professional publisher, you got a professional, whatever. Each person is a different person. So that's what I was trying to tell my girl the other day. It's like when you get in with a record label, they might want your whole entire album, or maybe even 2 or 3 within a couple months. Like they're like, okay, give me the work so we can get it out there. So that was the whole point of this, is that I just want people to, get to know each other and get to mingle and stuff. We haven't done this in a while. It's been since the beginning of the year that I've actually been able to get enough people on a Zoom call to actually communicate. It's kind of weird because COVID, everybody's sitting at home doing nothing, and we can't even get them on a Zoom call.
I'm on Zooms all day at work.
I know. Well, yeah. But that could be it too. Everybody was on Zoom calls for COVID instead of, being in the office. So people just got tired of it. But yeah, me and my girl, we've been working from home ever since February. So it's a hard grind trying to work from home. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ready for this shit to be over.
Yeah,
like,
who you telling?
I'm just like, how? Like, I'm just like, we got here.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I'm like, God damn.
Right.
Like,
and then Debo died yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that was sad. And
Charlie Pride died today.
And I can't even think of her name. The girl from Baps from with Halle Berry.
Oh yeah, the girl with Halle Berry's co-star.
Yeah. 2020
Yeah,
sucks.
she died. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, we're giving away free beats in the music producer group, so
wait. We are not gonna disrespect like that. So we got free beats. We got free hot plates in the back. Yeah, so grandma died. We got free hot plates in the back.
We're all serious.
Hey, free hot plates. We got fish plates, chicken plates.
Jerry selling chicken dinners in the back.
Right.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Where Fetty Knox go? Hold on. Where Fetty Knox go?
He done blacked out.
Yeah, Terry over there drinking that Topo Chico. Fetty Knox had a Topo Chico challenge on his page for months now. Every time he be at the grocery store or somewhere, he just out of nowhere be like, Topo Chico! And it sounds like crazy. But I did it too. I was on there. I had a couple videos where I had this big one, like this big. I'm like, Topo Chico! It's only a Texas thing. Y'all wouldn't understand.
You're right, because I don't.
No, I'm sorry.
Because I was just like, why are y'all drinking these? Like, I remember I had one time. I was like, my goddamn stomach is like boiling.
That's how my girl is. My girl's from Haiti, so she don't understand any of that.
I'm with her. I'm like,
yeah, my wife doesn't like these. She's like, that's like drinking Alka-Seltzer.
it is. I'm like, you got heartburn?
I got acid reflux, and they tear me up bad, boy. I think them know. I'll be like, oh, this is good right here. Like, man, why I got that heartburn, man? I got too much heartburn.
When I first had one, because I just decided to like try one and just say, what is the Topo Chico thing about? I was like, that's the worst decision of my life. You know what the fuck I was thinking? I wanted my money back, but I couldn't. I already opened the drink.
Nisi. She on, but she ain't saying nothing.
Huh?
Oh, there you is.
There are a lot of people in here sneak listening.
Yeah, I swear. I didn't have to.
I'm just joking.
Yo, I just saw. I'm late. Ashanti tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to be doing tonight because I was wanting her to all
Watch
baby
that, right?
baby me down tonight. I wanted her to rock with me.
Now, who did you have in that one?
Personally, me, I was thinking Ashanti because Ashanti has more crossover appeal than Keisha Cole. I like them both, but I don't listen to neither one for vocals. But
was tonight?
Yeah, but Ashanti, she tested positive for COVID, so she couldn't do it. She was trying to do it online. I was like, bitch, hang up. Nobody want to see that.
It'll be another baby face and Teddy Riley.
Right. Ain't nobody got time for your badass internet connection. Like, you can't do it the way Brandy and Monica did it. Don't you fucking worry about it.
Good question, guys.
Yeah, what's up? Speak up just a little bit.
So Beyonce, like, what genre would you say she majorly does? Is it hip hop or is it like
say R&B?
R&B. But what the industry likes to do is to put her in the pop category.
Yeah.
As if it's technically. I wish people would understand that pop is just
popular,
short for popular. Yeah, so anything could be pop. Anything could be pop if it's popular. Mm-hmm. But when they say popular, a lot of people are thinking, and this is where I say the industry is Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake,
Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, all of them.
Mm-hmm. White artists. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
I mean, basically.
That's it.
I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was just
But
it's all good.
To me,
I ain't offended by it.
Beyonce is R&B, and I want people to understand that she's not pop. She is R&B. Everything about her music is and her vocals is rooted in R&B.
Mm-hmm. I
don't sound preachy. I just don't like the misuse of how they try to categorize certain artists, because Beyonce is all popular and she's like the most famous artist in the world. But it's like, but her background is hot sauce, fried chicken, twerking, like all the stuff that people do. But for her, but the industry wants to treat it as if it's like this new thing. And I'm like, bitch, we've been doing that shit. What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm like, all the runs that you hear is nothing new. That was grandma.
Yep. All the old music.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Destiny's Child is an R&B group. They're not a pop group. They're an R&B group.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
I think it's just because of the fact that when she branched out and did her own thing, they wanted to try to put a different label on it. That's all it was. They just wanted it to be more or less like totally different from the whole, the group that was before and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah, it was a crossover strategy.
To do all this different things, to make people look bad and also to make them look different sometimes. You know, you got all this exposure to all this stuff, and it's just like it's weird. It's like certain people, they try to make them look like the greatest in the world, and you know some of their stuff is not all that. Like 6ix9ine.
Because you're right. All I heard was a loud scream. I don't even know what.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
We go, stop. It's like, I'm like, somebody is mad about the equipment in that studio.
I mean, I didn't know how many songs you could do about snitching. I mean, he did album after album of just snitching on this person and snitching on that person.
My thing is, if you know that if you can't handle that kind of life, just stay away from it. Like,
stay out of it.
You know I ain't about to go pop nobody head off with no. So guess what? I'ma stay out of it. Yep. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh wait,
So I'm gonna circle back. Is Lauryn Hill ever coming out with another album?
Will she ever show up?
Yeah.
I wish she would. I love her.
I mean, I love her too, but I love her on an album. I don't love her at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, 3 hours late.
Right. I've given up on Lauryn Hill.
No, you can't.
She only had one album. Hold on, y'all.
No, you good. Intermission.
Well, I would love to work.
Play us some more music.
Some people. I mean, I've been singing all my life, but I enjoy rapping and I think it's fun, you know, but I can sing, but.
So what's your style?
The thing is, I love the creative heart of it. Like, I enjoy rapping more than I do singing, but I can sing. I grew up in the church and I can sing, but I don't particularly, like, I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I just want to be myself. And then, you know, I love the creative part of it. So I can sound like a lot of stuff that I've already written is kind of provocative, but I also know how to write about things that are very deep. You know what I'm saying? And even the first song that I finished and let some people listen to it, they're like, you know, that's cool, or, you know, I think that's a hit or whatever. But I think because of who I am, they're expecting something a little bit different to come from me. You know what I'm saying? But I really enjoyed writing that one particular song that I finished. But when I went into the studio, it was the first time I actually went into a studio. I've done like ad libs and backup stuff for people when I was younger, but this was the first time I actually was going into the studio doing something for myself. So it was different for me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I have to do this. Oh, okay, I have to do that. Okay. Or I like the way I arranged this, that, and a third, but because I was working with someone I've never worked with, oh, okay, oh, that sounds better, or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So like now I feel like I want to start completely over. And I do, like when I hear a beat, like I'll write something out, but if I hear a beat that I love or that I connect with, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this, that, and third. I could listen to a beat and come up with a song. You know what I'm saying? Or like I could just think about a particular subject or something and write about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I want to hear. Like Levon, how you say your name? Is that Samuel Levon?
You can just call me Sam.
Like you were speaking about. Okay, Sam, like you were speaking about earlier. Like you're like, okay, you know what you want. You know what you know the sound that you want for that particular song. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I have a lot of songs that I haven't even finished yet, but the majority of them are done. But this is the first time that I actually took the time. Even though I used to write poetry, this is the first time I actually have taken the time to do something like this creatively, like this for myself. So it's different for me. I want to complete some stuff, but sometimes I find myself like kind of like stuck because I've never written like songs before. It's just been poetry. So like but my first one,
honestly,
I think I did pretty good with my first one. Huh?
those two things kind of go hand in hand. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of the whole point of music is poetry.
Mm-hmm.
But you just got to learn how to make it in song format and not like, a poem. You need to be able to do your verses, do your hook, all that kind of stuff in a
Mm-hmm.
way to where you could still tell that story just like if you was in your poetry, but make it a storytelling song, and it just put it in there right. And and sometimes certain people are better at storytelling. Certain
Mm-hmm.
people are better at, club bangers. Certain people are better at, gospel type tracks. You just have
Mm-hmm.
to find like your little niche of where you kind of feel comfortable, because the stuff that you feel comfortable with, even though you're going to be pushed out of your boundaries and out of your elements by producers that are really good, because that's the whole point of a good producer, is to push the artist to potential that they never thought they could have, but also not to push them too far out that comfort zone to where you feel uncomfortable singing or rapping about some particular topic, or you're changing all the words in your song to be something different. Like a lot
Mm-hmm.
of producers will try to come at you and be like, you know what, I think you should change this, and this. And the next thing you know, it's not even your song anymore.
Right.
It doesn't even feel your way. And so when you try to
Mm-hmm.
sing it or try to rap it, your heart is not into it. The soul is not into it. But
Mm-hmm.
on your end, hurry up and get famous so we can start making money off of you. And then we're going to go to the next person. Because once we get the ball rolling for you, then the money's going to start racking in. Then you can kind of kick back for a second, work on another album or do whatever else that you need to do. But we got to get this money rolling in. So we need you to hurry up.
But it's funny that you brought that up because um, I was listening just today. I was watching a an interview with Jermaine Dupri, and it was Angela Yee was doing the interview on Fox Soul, and she was asking him about why do so many artists get caught up in bad deals, and he made an interesting point where he just said simply, many artists don't know what they should be asking for.
Yep.
So when you don't know what you need to be asking for, the record label is making up whatever they think your ass should have, and they always gonna make it better for them than it is gonna be for you.
Yep. They'll give you
So
$1 million right off the front and say, here you go. You got paid. Not realizing that you just sold all your royalties to this publishing company or record label. And then next thing you know, they get all the back end because
or they, he said like the record label will literally ask them, "What do you want?"
mm-hmm.
And the artist would say, "I just want to make a lot of money. I just want to buy my mom a house. I just want to do this. I want to do that." Which I understand especially when you come from a community where you don't have a lot. Your vision is just let me make some money so that I can get my mom up out of the ghetto. I totally understand that, but at the same time, you need to be telling them, I want my masters. I want to own my masters. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like I literally came home was like, let me write out a list because I think if it was put more into those terms, I think a lot of artists would have a better chance of surviving and succeeding because all you ever hear is, oh, they just got caught up in a bad deal, but nobody says the reasons why they got caught up in a bad deal.
Yeah.
And when you just say something as simple as know what to ask for, you're already in your mind thinking like, okay, I want this, I want that, I want, you know what I mean? You're already building a list rather than just, well, an artist was called it a bad deal. Well, what the fuck is a bad deal? Does that mean that they just didn't do what?
Yeah, because honestly, and this is what I was trying to explain to my girl the other day too. Record labels, they prey on the younger generations. The reason why is because of the fact that you just straight out of high school, barely into college, something like that. You broke, you ain't got no money,
You don't
and
know shit.
yeah, you ain't never had to work. You ain't know, exactly. You don't know shit. You don't know how to read contracts. You don't know how to ask for anything. You broke. You, you might get $30 for an allowance from your parents or something. So when they start throwing thousands of dollars in your face, you're like, oh man, I made it. I made it. Oh yes. But like you said, they don't know how to say, okay, I want 100%, ownership of everything. I want this and I want that and I want this and I want that. Versus like somebody like our age, all of us, where if we walked into a deal as an independent artist, we would be like, yo, nah, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't signing shit until I have this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this all lined out. And if not, I'm gonna go talk to my attorney again because he's ready to sit down with y'all and hash it out again. Like, that's why they prey on them youngsters. It's the same way with the Army. The Army does the same thing. They prey on the people that just got out of high school. Why? Because, you just want to make money. When they throw,
you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's people in the Army making $30,000 a year. Well, I could do that as a trash man and probably make more.
And not be in the line of fire every fucking
right.
day.
But yeah, I mean, I've been on both ends. I've worked with artists that got screwed, and then also, I mean, the record label that I work with. Luckily, I wasn't an artist or anything, but I was part of the marketing team, and then I was also after a little while I became the production manager, but I didn't get paid hardly anything. Like, they were just really just raping my knowledge and figuring out what they could get off of me. But in the end, I mean, I took off more than what they did. I mean, I didn't get paid out of it, but I'm still in the business. They're, their company shut down. The person who's running it is not even an artist anymore. There's no producers a part of the organization anymore. Like, they all just quit. And with me, I took everything and I ran with it, and there's people that can do that. There's people that can bounce back, but there's also people that when they get in that situation, it literally just crushes them. I mean, they're like on that behind the music thing, there's literally people that were living on the streets. Carlos Santana, I seen this YouTube video where the what is it, the bongo player, he was living on the streets of California. He had him a little tent, and that's where he been living for like 10 years. And he played with Carlos Santana. But because he didn't have no rights to any of his music, he didn't have nothing set in stone, he didn't save his money, he got screwed, and he now he's broke. And Carlos Santana had reached out to the dude, was like, I feel for you, because it was a news reporter that found the guy. But even like I told my girl, I said, he never helped him. He just said, hey man, sorry that all this thing happened for you, and walked off. Like, he never said, hey man, you was a good performer, you was a great musician, here go a little bit of pocket change to get yourself back on track. I'm glad that you worked with me, I'm glad you did everything, but the music industry can be cutthroat sometimes. And
sometimes
it is.
It's most of the time.
Right. Who's playing music?
Who's that?
I must have hit a button. Sorry.
Terry, chop some up.
Yeah.
That was my elbow.
Chop some up real quick.
Yeah, the music industry is definitely tough, but I'm honestly glad that I did start when I started, because I look at a lot of the people that we grew up with and how they just because they a lot of them started off as kids and now as adults, the industry didn't help them mold themselves into a self-sufficient adult because a lot of them are still operating from the time that they was a kid being in the industry and having all these adults who were supposed to look out for them, you know, and they broke after having hit records, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even just being on TV shows, like you're like, damn, how the hell did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them,
Dawn from En Vogue, she's been doing a lot of interviews in the last few weeks because she's got a book coming out talking about En Vogue and all of that. And their first album, they got 2 cents a piece for every album sale.
That's crazy.
2 cents ain't gonna do nothing, man. When you got $1 million worth of sales, I mean, 2 cents ain't gonna be nothing.
Nah, she lost her house and everything. She said they were going on tour, and she lost her house. They were packing up her house while she was packing up to go on tour.
All I know is I'm so glad that I'm about to marry a paralegal, a patent paralegal at that.
When's the date?
We ain't set one yet, man. We don't want it to be a COVID type situation, and we want everybody to be there. We want to be able to have a big enough to where we can rent out a spot and have a good time, and everybody pop a bottle or two, and and we haven't really figured out where we want to have it either because she wants a castle venue, and I want it to be either lakeside or oceanside, something in the background where it has water.
They say Lakeline Mall?
No, lake.
That's what you said?
Lake. Yeah, no,
food court.
Go over that. Put a castle in the parking lot.
The food court.
Food court.
Yes, I'll take a.
You have all your guests going. You can pick Chick-fil-A or Panda Express.
It'll be easy to go buy, pick out a gift real quick. Let me just run down here.
Get that Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Right. Let me go get you some Vicky Secrets, some pink.
Now, Ession, since you just starting out, I mean, not really totally starting out, but you just kind of, doing your new thing now. Do you have any questions for any of the group? Because, some of us are new, some of us are old. Do you have any questions on how you can do your stuff better? Can't hear you.
Not really. For now, I don't have any questions. If I do, I will hit y'all up.
Well, I'm just wondering because, I know we hit a lot of topics, back and forth about a lot of stuff that we do or what we want to do and all that kind of stuff. But I was just wondering if there were certain things that you see that you had concerns about or questions about. She said no. She's like, I'm just ready for my single to drop so I can tell everybody.
Right. I'm trying to post the links.
Ready for them?
That's
links?
Trouble, right? Trouble?
No, it's not Trouble. It's Blessed. Because Woody is not done mixing Trouble yet. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ryan, right? Ryan Wood. Yeah.
Is that your artist name, Ession?
Ession.
This one here is not. It's just it's like a personal nickname. Essie.
So, what's your artist name?
My artist name is Ession.
Essie, okay.
Ession.
Yeah, Ession.
She's cutting out.
That's dope. It's it's nice.
Yeah, I had her on the podcast.
And Nicole, do you have stuff posted?
Who?
No.
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
Now I helped her out with a little bit of cover art. I don't know if she's gonna use that or if she wants to, trash it and go with something else. I'm not sure yet. But we are working on
Sam.
Yeah.
Samuel, how did you get that picture behind you?
Dope. Yeah.
So if you go to you hit on your phone, you go to more, and it should say virtual background, and you can choose your background, and you can either use a picture, a porn. I'm just joking.
Oh, look, you got the Simpsons.
I'm just joking. She was like, "What?"
I can't see that. I'm using my laptop, so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm using my phone. So you should
just go down to where it says stop video and click that little arrow up, and then it'll say video settings, and then you go to video settings, and then I think it's
I see it.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, backgrounds and filters.
Where? I'm lost.
So I want to show y'all my my cover art. Tell me what you guys think. What the hell? Right.
Teak with the glasses.
Welcome to my home.
That's a dope picture.
Yeah, that's the album cover. I'm looking back at it like it's actually back here, but it's not.
Well, that's what he had as his oh, there it goes. I finally did it. Man, you know how long I've been wanting that to do that?
Say it again, because I don't even know how to do it. I have ADD, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh, well,
Are you on your phone or your computer?
Phone.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's nice.
That is very nice. See, I always say album cover art is.
Hey, hold on. Sam, help her get it so that way I can take a screenshot of all this and post it in the group with everybody's background.
So if you're on your phone, you should be able to go to, you click on your screen and you go to more.
Okay.
And did the little box pop up?
It has disconnect, auto chat, raise hand.
Okay. So then you go to virtual background and you should be able to choose your background from there.
I don't see it. Where?
Virtual background?
Turn your phone sideways. Turn your phone sideways. More stuff will pop up.
I only see you now.
I'm not a virtual background.
You see it though?
No.
It should be on the bottom. Like he said, it should be like a more button.
Teak is over here playing with the mask. We're social distancing. You're putting on a mask over Zoom.
Let me see if I can find my logo. That's what. She's like mad now. She's like, I can't do it. Everybody is just clowning on him now.
That's the one. Go back one.
This one?
There you go.
Wait, oh my God, what is this?
Like a top hat. Let me take this out.
How were you able to do that?
It's the same thing. You just go down to the stop video button. Instead of choose virtual backgrounds, choose video filter.
Oh, okay. I'm on my phone, but it's not. It doesn't show that. I guess
Everybody's trying to do it now. We all learning new tricks.
Since you got the money background, let me borrow something.
I'll send you.
My cash app is.
My cash app. Yeah. Yeah, your boy Jay Reed. Let's see if I can find one that'll work here.
I do like that. That is a nice album cover. Or I don't know if it's for an album or for a single, but whatever it's for, it's nice.
Got the beats by Jay Reed.
What the fuck? Hold on. I just saw Terry with his little hat on his head.
Wait, is that a pizza?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Why would a pizza just be floating on top of you?
Terry, make me funny because you're bald.
Nisi done left. Come on, man.
There we go.
She was like, I can't get a wait, not the pirate.
Yay.
All right, now we just clowning.
So what are y'all plans for 2021? Or have y'all made any? It's like, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Scared to make them.
Fucking take music seriously for once in my life.
Say what?
Actually fucking take music seriously for once in my life. Before, I've been just fucking around for the past like 26 years of my life, so maybe I should, do something.
Yeah, what the fuck have you been doing? Fucking getting old.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm starting to use it. That's why I was like, seriously, I'm getting old. Run out of time.
Like, shit.
2020,
you could have been doing a lot now.
I mean, I did a lot this year, granted, but shit, crazy year,
Shit, yeah, tell me about it. Fucking trash.
So this background's basically putting out good energy out for next year,
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the money about.
Put that on your vision board, man.
What the
vision boards work?
Yeah, I made one. You can't see it, but I made one.
Yeah, I mean,
name.
I do agree with that. Me and my girl, we got like 4 vision boards around the house. We got one in the 2 in the kitchen, and then I got one behind me. You can't really tell. Even without the background, you couldn't really tell. And then we have another one in her office that she puts different stuff. But then also I add a little something to it too. But like, yeah, vision boards are huge, man. Like you have to. And see, I didn't know it for a long time, but you have to put whys. Like, we write in like a list of like what we want to accomplish for like, we don't even really put a time frame. We just put this is what we want to accomplish. And then you have to put your whys, like a whole list of whys, like, I want to be famous, or I'm not really famous, but I want a lot of money, or I want a house, or I want this, or I want that, just wise. And there's certain things on there that's like I want to not have regret. I want to be able to have the right lifestyle for my kids, or just different things that you want as your wise. Don't want to grow old without following out my dreams. Want to have the own studio. Are we back?
Yeah.
Well, who was that?
Yeah, on one of my vision boards, I cut out pictures of stuff and put that on there.
Yeah.
No, I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
I knew that's what it was. I was like, that's why she ain't here right
now. This is what happens when you're dealing with someone who has ADD,
Hey, I got ADD
so much, and I'm still not trying to. I still can't find it.
But I got ADD. Sorry.
I'm in meeting settings.
I know how to add too, guys. I'm just joking.
Hold on. Let me.
I don't see it. I'm in meeting settings.
Hold on. I'm about to fix it. Hold on. About to see. Screenshot.
I also if you don't like doing vision boards, because I did my first one just last year, but I also write my goals down in my journal so that I can have something to reflect on.
Right. Why is there two of you?
Oh, because I'm trying to see on the phone. How
I was like, wait, what?
She was like, we only need one, motherfucker. We only need one.
I'm trying to see where.
I don't need two of you.
She getting mad. She's like, wait, hold on a second.
Santa Claus.
Christmas is gonna be here.
No, I'm looking at Teak.
Also,
you took it down.
Just to add to what about the vision board and journal thing, they're really good, and also visualizing is good as well. Like you can do that when you're when you take time to meditate, you can just sit down for like 10 minutes and like visualize those goals that you want. Like just imagine it happening actually, and like how you would feel, and just kind of put yourself in that moment before it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. My therapist says to do that as well. So that is a good point, because you definitely have to. You can't be what you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just tried it on my phone too, and I didn't see anything that said virtual background. I'm wondering if it has to do with the phones that you're using.
Oh, what kind of phone y'all got?
I have an Android.
I have an Android too, but mine is LG something.
I have oh, you know what? Maybe y'all got to download like a new Zoom, like the update or something.
Oh, the update.
Because that's what it is. I think it's the update.
Could be. But I know that, yeah, because that's why I got so happy that I finally got mine, because for the longest when we would do these Zoom meetings, everybody would have backgrounds besides me, and it just told me when I went to click on it, it said update a new virtual background, and I clicked on it, and it was like an update for the Zoom.
Yeah. So that may be what it is.
Let me see if there's a one in the Play Store or something, maybe an update. I feel bad that you left out.
No.
No.
Not funny.
No, don't feel bad for me.
Hey, don't feel bad.
She was like, "No, I don't even want your sympathy. I don't want your pity. I'm gonna build me a background."
Yeah, for real. She gonna put a green screen behind her.
Y'all can get my headboard. That's about it.
The headboard.
It's fancy.
Teak is giving us Picasso or something. I don't know what the hell is
He's
going
over
on.
there cooking it up.
It's looking like Chef Boyardee.
Hey man, don't hate
I might have to take a screenshot of this and put it on the group, man. Be like, yeah.
I don't want no beef ravioli. Out the can.
Get out the can.
That's too crazy. I didn't know.
Hey Jeff, you can get Teak to cater your wedding reception.
Hell no.
We got beef ravioli. We got cheese ravioli.
I'll literally bring a shopping cart full of cans for your kid. I can't cook for shit, so good luck with that.
SpaghettiOs.
We got bowls and microwaves.
He's not lying. That's the sad part.
Hey, that's all right. In my house, I do all the cooking.
You want to cater your own wedding?
No.
So what?
He can cater his own wedding.
No, I can't cook in my own wedding because I gotta have Haitian food and I have to have Mexican food. I mean, I am a Texan, so I gotta have Mexican food. So, you know.
Fair enough.
And barbecue. You know, gotta have barbecue. But hey, this has been a lot of fun tonight, man. We haven't had one of these in a long time. Thank everybody for jumping in, and you know, I know it's been a lot of chit chat, but that was kind of the whole point, is that just kind of get people to join in and you know, get to know each other. And I mean, half y'all, you know, it's the first time y'all even meeting, so that's the cool thing.
Check out my album, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta
do that right now.
We gotta support everybody and support each other. So, you know, when you got something new to share, you know, let us all know. We'll put it out there.
Check out my lifestyle.
All that money he was making off the
all that fake ass money.
All them raviolis.
Ravioli. Hey, do any of y'all have like full songs to show? I know some of us do, don't we?
Yeah, if y'all want to share a song real quick and play it, because I was just looking at it. We got 45 minutes left in the group, so if y'all want to play a song and we all give feedback, I'm cool with that too.
Well, can somebody play my song, because I don't have like because I'm not on my.
Sure can.
Mm-hmm.
Chef Ravioli for service. What you need?
So play "Remember That" by Samuel Levine. It's so weird saying your own name.
Third person.
Yeah.
Remember that, right?
DAT, that.
Okay, gotcha.
Remember.
So I'm going
This one?
Yeah, there you go. Look at you.
But on your website,
You got a video
in the middle of the song that it starts, or is it on Spotify? It's on Spotify, right?
It's on Spotify. Where you?
I went to your website.
Oh, go to YouTube.
Oh yeah, you can go to YouTube or go to Spotify or wherever.
But the problem with Spotify is if when you go to play an artist, it'll say play all, and it'll shuffle. It won't play the actual.
Oh, I got premium. We're good.
Oh, you got premium. Oh, well,
yeah, if you got premium, it'll play.
Look at
And he got all that money, so he should have premium.
There you go.
I remember that time that you threw me away. I remember that time I couldn't be in your space. I remember that time that you was out of line.
Who did your video?
Going for mine.
A guy named Nicholas Hunt.
I remember that time I couldn't be in your
Looks
space.
good.
I remember that time that you was out of line. I remember that time, so I'm going for mine. I was a shop boy, had no voice. I was quiet when y'all was making a lot of noise. I was available, I ain't have no choice. You ain't seen me then, now you couldn't see you, boy. Cause you see me pull up in a Rolls Royce. You can't touch this MC Hammer voice. Simon says, get to the bag. What you moving for? Still the fuck you at? Don't be a groupie in a hoopty. Talking about, don't you remember when you knew me? My mind is playing tricks on my memory. Don't remember you being this nice to me. You ain't have a problem being the enemy. So keep the same energy. Keep the same energy.
I see a clown.
Close. You will try.
It's for my haters.
You need to hug.
My haters are clowns.
I'm just letting you know what's up. I just remember that. I just remember that. When you tried to play me to the back. I just remember that. I just remember that. No, motherfucker, I ain't never gonna forget. I just remember that. I just remember that.
The second verse is very interesting.
I just remember that. I just remember that. No, motherfucker, I ain't never gonna forget. I remember that time that you threw me away. I remember that time I couldn't be in your space. I remember that time that you was out of line. I remember that time, so I'm going for mine. I remember that time that you threw me away. I remember that time I couldn't be in your space. I remember that time that you was out of line. I remember that time, so I'm going for mine. I ain't nothing brand new, just being true to all the shit that you said that I couldn't do. Now you're looking at me like I'm a fool. I was fucking with you. Be like Martin and run tell that. And when you do, make sure you give them fast. Make sure you don't leave nothing out. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Tell them that I'm doing it and doing it well. You other motherfuckers trying to figure it out. I know that you wanna slow me down, but wait, I'm the homie, you the clown. And you can't fuck with me now. I said, get to the bag. Cause you know, homie don't play that. I just remember that. I just remember that. When you tried to play me, feel back. I just remember that. I just remember that. No, motherfucker, I ain't never gonna forget. I just remember that. I just remember that. When you tried to play me, feel back. I just remember that. I just remember that. No, motherfucker, I ain't never gonna forget. I remember that time that you threw me away. I remember that time I couldn't be in your space. I remember that time that you was out of line. I remember that time, so I'm going for mine. I remember that time that you threw me away. I remember that time I couldn't be in your space. I remember that time that you was out of line. I remember that time, so I'm going for mine.
You know, when I sit back and think about it all, I really lost a lot of people. People that I consider friends walked away from me in my darkest moments. Lost family members who didn't see me as good enough. People that I thought actually cared about me. Damn, I lost a lot.
That's dope.
Yeah. That was right on time for the conversation earlier.
Yeah.
And fun fact, Faith Evans, she approved that riff that I used for the I Remember.
Mm-hmm. You used to love me?
Yeah. So she is a writer on that song. So
nice.
That was dope. I was like, she approved the shit. I was like, I'm a fucking nobody.
Wow.
See what COVID can do for
That's
you.
Good.
I can show y'all one of the tracks I got, like actual song beats.
Yeah, let's do it.
But the first question is, do y'all want to hear like R&B rap type thing or?
It's whatever you want to play.
I don't know, Chef. You cook up something.
You got some good stuff, man.
I mean, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to show. That's what I'm.
Well, I like what you was playing earlier, so let's play the R&B. Let's hear it, because that sounded good.
It's not necessarily classic R&B. It's like we did a cover of. Have you heard "Stay Ready" by Kendrick Lamar and Jhené Aiko?
It sounds familiar.
I don't
you know it if you heard it.
I'll just show y'all the cover. So some background before I start. The actual cover, I worked with a Brazilian friend that I got through Instagram. She did Janae Aiko's part, but I wrote my own part for all of Kendrick's part. So she recorded this shit on a phone, right? And I slapped all this shit together. It actually sounds pretty good for like being recorded on a phone, but I'll let y'all hear it. Check it out.
Okay, now I know the song.
Mm-hmm. Turn it up a little bit, T.
Yeah, it's cutting out. You
gotta turn it up.
The audio's cutting out.
Turn it up?
Yeah, it keeps cutting out.
There's no place quite like it. There's no better time. You gotta stay ready. There's no place quite like it. There's no better time than now.
This is me.
Baby, be riding in motion just like your roller coaster. Feel on awareness like oceans or holy rivers flowing. Swimming in your dangerous, just feeling higher than niggas. Street goddess, that's all you can be. The way your hips going right just told you. When we swing, like basketball seasons. Like a rookie out of college, my first shot was the reason that this happened. Now this is love and passion and this is climax. And she always fogging my glasses. She'll always be in my world. She tilted me on my axis. Heating me with the love like global warming just happened. We be messing with each other. We always cracking up laughing. It's the subtle things like that that make this never ending magic. Yeah, the stronger the passion, the stronger the will to continue. The stronger the love, the stronger the thread between you. We keep it tight like we standing in a back venue. This the thread of life that be always connecting me and you. Come with me, come with me. Look at what you done to me. You brought some life to me like you brought the sun to me. Like you brought the sun, like you brought the sun to me. Like you brought the sun. Just feel like more than love, something really different. Beautiful future visions and when planning decisions. Thinking about having families, making a comfy living. But we take it day by day while we living for every minute. It's no place quiet. It's no better time than now. You gotta stay ready. There's no place quiet like here. There's no better time. Stay ready. All that I know is right now. This is sure right now. Gotta get yours right now. Right now. Like right now. Right now, yeah. All that I know is right now. This is sure right now. Gotta get yours right now. Right now, right now. Like right now. Right now, right now, yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Dope.
That's good.
Let me
man.
just say, I was not expecting to hear that rap voice come out of you. That was awesome.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the fuck? I had to check. Is he black?
Yeah,
So you could be modest.
That's a good flow, man. I like the cadence of your voice.
It was good. It was good. I was like, wait the fuck a minute.
That's like a year or two old. I mean, I put out a bunch of stuff after that, but I was talking to Terry about this earlier. I got this whole album coming out next year, sometime in March, and got a whole release plan of that. So that's gonna be pretty fire itself. But I kind of rap every once in a while.
No, that's good.
I don't know about that. I'm like, you rap. I'm like that's
he raps. He
yeah,
raps.
you need to, like you said, you need to take this shit serious now, and you really need to, hone in on that craft because not a lot of people can do it like that. I mean,
no,
Actually, since Sam, you like older stuff like Terry, don't you? Like you like older stuff. So like I actually did a cover of Far Side's Running.
Mm-hmm.
I did a rap cover of this shit. That shit is actually one of my favorite stuff. I showed
fire. Yeah.
I was just you know what, it was very pleasing to hear somebody actually rap and you ain't mumbling like a motherfucker, because I get so irritated. Like
right.
when it comes to music, like I get real irritated and real just disengaged, because if it starts sounding like what I've already heard and already shit that, and I hate to sound like this because I know everybody has a preference, but I think this whole like that cadence is fucking annoying to me, or you know, or
no, but I can't lie, that's a really fun flow to go with, though. It's really fun sometimes. I can't even lie.
I mean, I get it. I understand. Like, you know, that's what people are liking right now. But I think my thing is that
what can you drive to? What can you ride? Like a song like that, I can see like you ride down the road and you just, you know, bobbing.
That's something that I would be more inclined to listen to more often than not.
Yeah.
Whereas that other shit, I'm like, that's the club, and I'm so glad COVID shut it down. So we can just stay the fuck home.
Another thing I would say about that track is I really liked your ad libs in it. I really liked the accents that you put in there.
Thank you.
That was good.
Appreciate it.
I was like, is he from New York?
He's East Coast.
It's definitely East Coast. See, I'm from Georgia, so the whole I'm more biased to that than I am.
That was good. You have to is that out right now, or is that
that's on SoundCloud. It's been out for like almost 2 years now. So
you don't have a YouTube video or anything for it?
No, I stopped putting stuff on YouTube because that shit is like mad saturated to me. So I'm just like,
yeah, but at least
I'm gonna start taking my music seriously in 2020.
What I would do though is at least put it on something like DistroKid or something like that, to where
I can't. See, the thing is, with these covers, I did so many covers with so many artists from Instagram and stuff like that, that I reached out to. Instagram is being a bitch because they don't let me like post covers because it's copyright stuff.
Yeah,
that's really annoying.
They be copyright. They be like blocking my own shit. I'm like, bitch, I made it.
Yeah.
Like Instagram and Facebook is so like they even just had to start like pulling stop being so fucking strict even on comments, because everybody was getting fucking blocked. And everybody and Facebook started realizing you ain't gonna have nobody on Facebook. You blocking every damn body.
Yeah, they're just getting too crazy. But on YouTube, since it is, you know, somebody else's music, what you could do is that post it to YouTube. Then whenever they do like the copyright claim, basically all you got to do is just allow that person to have the rights to the music part of it, and then you can still keep it up. So basically that you're just letting them have their portion of the rights. But you can't monetize the song, but at the same time, that'll give you exposure for anything else that you can get monetized for. So if something happens, somebody comes across it and they really like how you flowed, or they really like the song or whatever, then you use it as a marketing technique to where you have that one as because on YouTube you can make it to where there, like if somebody just comes to your channel for the very first time, there's like a feature video that pops up on that channel to where it's kind of like a, you know, your own little advertising. And so you could have that one as the feature up there to where when they listen to it, they're like, oh, this kid's dope. And then, or this dude, the girl, whatever. And then, you know, they check out more of your videos, and then all the stuff that they do check out is all monetized. I just recently posted the video for the play that we shot in February, And because we had music in it that was from who is it, Jackson, so we couldn't actually monetize it because it had the music in there. So because that was our intro music going into the play and also exiting the play, so I couldn't do anything about it. So I just allowed them to get their little, cents or whatever, and they allowed us to keep the play up. So I mean, in the huh?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, quick question. Don't after so many years a song becomes public domain?
It depends. It depends on what the
Yeah,
copyright
and it's a
claim is
while.
about. Yeah, it depends on what the copyright claim is about, and it depends on how many lawyers and all that kind of stuff it took to actually get the copyright. Because some copyrights, like for instance, Michael Jackson's work, you'll never be able to use Michael Jackson's work because of the fact that they went in and they took lawyers and lawyers and lawyers to where, for a lifetime of use, I mean, until eternity almost, that
Well,
everything is copyrighted.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like, and maybe this has something to do with maybe she didn't, when Mahalia Jackson was living, she probably didn't get paid whatever she should have gotten paid when she was making the song. It's probably going to her family who are
Yeah.
descendants of her.
See,
So
that's another thing.
I'm just trying to figure out where the like let's just say we come out with a song, right? And our people after us, we're not living. So and people in the future are not listening to the songs that we're listening to now, unless it'll probably be for like some type of historical piece or whatever. So I'm just trying to figure out, is it part of her not necessarily getting her just due at the time, where because nobody's like turning on their and I'm not trying to sound like I don't care. What I'm saying is nobody's like turning on the radio like, let me listen to Mahalia Jackson. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yes and no.
I mean, that's
no,
I'm just trying to make sense of it.
I've actually turned on the radio and heard her song, so it still gets played radio play. One of the songs, actually, Terry, the one that we played at the end of the play, where everybody applauded, and like when we did our bows and all that, I was actually on 103.5, I think it is, or 103.9. It's the gospel station, and it was playing on the radio one day when I got into the car.
And I understand that, but what I'm just saying is like, whereas Michael Jackson is way more. You could turn that on at any time, somewhere, some way you gonna hear Michael Jackson.
No, you're right. It
But
depends on the
Mahalia Jackson is
popularity
not being played like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to make sense of.
See, when it comes to the royalties, so what happens is that you can actually put your music as an asset in your will. So some people, when they go to pass away, they say, okay, well, this person owned all these copyright claims and all these publishing claims. So the first person it goes to, if it's in a will, is to the family. Then the second person is whoever's attached to the copyright. So like if there's and see, I had to learn all this stuff for a long time too. But if there's a record label, or if there's a publishing company or whatever that's attached to it, then that's they go to that person next. So if the family says, I don't want anything to do with the music, I never even liked the songs to begin with, blah, 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 like they deny it, which most of the time they don't. But it just goes down the chain of command of who's on the actual paperwork. But like, for instance, Muddy Waters, Freddie King, a lot of these blues players that were, known for a long time ago. A lot of the reason why people can come and do modern twist to their music is because the copyrights weren't as hardcore as they are now. And half the time they didn't even own the rights to the music. Like, they didn't go get it copyrighted because they didn't understand how. They didn't know that you just go. I mean, now you can just go to uscopyright.gov and copyright anything you want. But back then, there was a process of how you did it. And so what they thought was is that, you ever heard of a poor man's copyright, where you take and you put a CD in an envelope and you address it to yourself and you send it back to yourself? Well, used to, a lot of people thought that was really how you get copyrighted, but it's not. That actually doesn't work. There's only two ways to actually get copyrights. That's either through the Copyright Office or what they call a material right. So basically, that means that any instrument that you use that's electronic, that you record it with, whether it be an analog mixer board, like the old school analog mixer boards that would like consoles, they had like a tiny computer chip in them, even if it was like from the 60s or 70s. They had some type of little computer chip that kept a date. Well, when it's dated, that means that you actually, on that day, that's when the material right starts. So like, for instance, if me, you, and Terry all cooked up something right now, well, today's date, the time, and everything is logged into this computer. So that's our material right. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that they only have material rights back then. They didn't understand how to do the full copyright. So like, for instance, like Austin is known for Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan pretty much did majority of cover songs. He like Voodoo Child and Texas Flood and all these other songs. He took old blues players that didn't have the copyrights and took their songs and went and got them copyrighted basically in his name, and was able to put his music out that way and become famous in his own right. But yeah, YouTube blocks anything. I mean, anything that is out there that they already kind of know about, that's through BMI or ASCAP or through the Copyright Office or whatever, they'll block it. Like, they'll just shut it down. But used to, several years ago, 10 years ago or so, they used to actually remove your content. Now what they do is they just allow you to keep your content up, but you just got to give rights to the person who owns it. And if the person who owns it, like, because let's say that a copyright claim came to me right now on my thing. Teak just sent a message. It looks like. Okay, he did a chat.
Sorry.
So what the fuck are you doing? No, I'm just joking.
Check out the new single on my back. Anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say is that if a copyright claims comes across YouTube and you dispute it, then they have to remove it. But if you don't dispute it, then it's up for everybody. Samuel, your video left.
Yeah, because I was sending a message.
He was texting. Over here, text.
Anybody else got music to show? Because I'm trying to hear other people's stuff.
It says there's 6 participants. Oh, Nisi must still be on.
I mean, you can play another to show you how versatile I am. You can play my song "Teach Me, Show Me."
Here, let me see if I can play it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sitting in front of the computer right now. Like, y'all can do it.
Actually, I think that's only a snippet.
Yeah, you gotta. So just type in.
Okay, here it is. Here goes the full one. That was only like a little parcel of it.
Is it the album version?
The story has already been written.
Can you hear it?
But I feel like so much has been hidden.
A little.
I've been
a little low.
Out of love for such a long time. And I don't think I really know how to do it anymore. So do you think you could show me?
Yes, I do R&B.
You need to dim the lights.
Baby making music.
Hold on, what y'all over here talking about?
No,
Gotta dim the lights for the.
I was like, what is they over here talking about? I was like, man.
Grown folk stuff.
Oh,
Right. Son, you wouldn't know about, little youngster.
yeah. Yeah, last night I had me some rosé. I might go get me some more listening to this.
You've been by yourself a long time. Never had to share, never had to care. No one ever stayed around long enough for me to get there. For me to get there, yeah. How to care, teach me how to share, show me how to love, show me how to trust, teach me how to care, teach me how to share, show me how to love, show me how to trust. Can you do that, babe? Can you do that, babe? Just been by myself a long time. No, I'm set in my ways, but it ain't too late for me to change. Even though I like things done in a certain way. Guess it's just a Taurus in me, creature of habit, babe. Again, I must say, never had to share, never had to care. No one ever stayed around long enough for me to get there. For me to get there, yeah. How to care, teach me how to share, show me how to love, show me how to trust, teach me how to care, teach me how to share, show me how to love, show me how to trust, teach me how to care, teach me how to share, show me how to love, show me how to trust. Teach me how to care. Teach me how to share. Show me how to love. Show me how to trust. Can you do that, baby? Can you do that, baby? Just be by myself for a long time. A long time. Can you show me, babe? Can you show me, baby? Just feel by myself for a long time. For a long time. Just for a long time.
That's it's the album version.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, could y'all hear that pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I just wondering because this is actually the first time that it's actually worked with my microphone and my speakers not clashing. So that's why I was wondering. But I just got this alert on the top of my screen that says set up professional audio in. So I don't know if that has anything to do with making it go through Zoom, like, just a direct feed, or it could be just because of my mixer being hooked up. I don't know. But Estian, I got a question for you. Can I play a little bit of Trouble?
So the version you have is let me see if I have.
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah.
I said the version you have is it's not the finished one. I think I have something here that's close to the finished one. So I can send it to you if you want to play it.
Yeah. Send it to me real quick because we have exactly 10 minutes left in the Zoom call.
This has been one of the better Zoom calls I've been on before. Oh, sorry.
You said what?
Do you wanna...
It's the people.
Where do I send it?
To my email. You got my email right?
Can you remind me what it starts with?
Yeah, YABOY.
Your boy Jay Reed.
Yep, that's right. Music at Gmail. Nisi.
Yes.
Hey, you have anything that you want to play for us to listen to? Anything? Any old song, new song, anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to play Blessed?
I can hear it anyway. And plus I gotta over.
You got a what?
I don't think you're gonna be able to listen to it. Like I don't think I'll be able to give it to you to play.
Oh.
For some reason. Like I can't something's wrong with it.
Oh, I see. The format or something.
Yeah.
Ession, what'd you say?
I'm gonna send you Blessed instead.
Oh man, I was really trying to play the song.
You wanted Trouble.
Busted.
I wanted to play Trouble, man. Hey, my girl, she got it.
Busted, baby. Oh,
my girl was walking around for like 3 days with that song stuck in her head.
Really?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
She was just sitting there like singing it, trouble, trouble, babe, trouble.
All right, I'm gonna send you both. It's okay.
Okay, you haven't sent it yet. Come on now, you got 8 minutes. It's about to close on us. I'm gonna have to be the quick DJ. I'm gonna have to go for
closing time.
Last call for alcohol. Y'all better get y'all drinks while you can. You got 8 minutes to get to the bar and get whatever you need.
Ain't heard that. Ain't heard that all year.
2 a.m. Last call for alcohol. You know, down here in Texas, it's 2 a.m., but in Louisiana, you can drink all night.
New York is 4 a.m.
That's why they crazy down there.
Yeah. For real. Okay. Blessed. All right, I'm going to play it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Everything I do
All right. Before we go, we're gonna play.
Nice. Yeah.
That was sounding good.
Who made the beat?
I bought it from this producer on Instagram.
She was like, I don't give a fuck what his name was. Just give me They're like, damn, don't even try to give the man a little shine. Good Lord.
All right, guys, before this cuts off, I just want to say thank y'all for jumping in and having fun with us tonight. I will share some screenshots of this meeting onto the group so that way we can kind of promote the next one. It has been fun. It's been real, but you know, the party's over and the bar is shutting down. So we gotta go. So we're gonna end the night with a good one, and I'm gonna play this other song of hers. Wait, you said the same one.
What?
It's all right. I got the other one. All right. Even though it's not a full mixed master copy, it's all right. I got Trouble. So we're going to throw Trouble on there. We're going to end the night with that. Thank y'all again. It's 2:00. I got two minutes left. So we just going to go out on
Damn. How long have we been on
I
here?
know. I was like, wait a minute.
3 hours.
We've
been on here 3 hours, man. It's been real. It's been fun, man. Austin, Texas, producers of music. This is playing in the club, you know, right at the end. Everybody drunk. Good night. It's time to go home, get the freak on.
Right. Everybody get in trouble. In trouble.
Uh-oh.
Trying to get some
At 2 a.m. in the morning. You about to get in trouble. On the double.
Remix.
This is when DJ said, I don't know where y'all going after this, but y'all need to get the fuck out.
But I thought it would.
Go find that sweet sexy lady so y'all can go get into some trouble. Some of y'all gonna be in a whole lot of trouble after that night.
Follow me on Instagram, peeps. I'll be there.
Yes,
I screenshotted it. We got you.
Follow me on Instagram too.
What's your Instagram? You got to go into the chat to get your Instagram.
It's Sion.
See, now you in trouble.
I actually already messaged you. I think.
My wait.
I took a screenshot so that I can have everybody's Instagram.
Yeah, I think I already followed you on Instagram.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I messaged you about the beats and stuff, and I sent you Spotify links.
Yeah, that was the one that she just.
That was you.
Yeah, see, you gonna have to do better. You don't know the producer name, the beat maker name. You know why that was you.
I'm kind of butthurt.
This is not
Sorry.
what
No. I didn't know that was you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just playing.
Cause like I didn't reply because I was just.
No, you
but
definitely did reply. It's just.
I did. Okay.
See, look at that. I'm so wrong.
You in trouble.
Yeah, I just followed you. You're good.
Right. Also, make sure you follow the main page because there's the fan page, and I see some people following the fan page.
That's you, right?
Yeah, I have both.
All right, Terry. Good job.
Yeah, I have both too. I follow both because I noticed that you post pictures to different pictures to each one, you know, with your artist stuff and stuff. So I was like, well, I'll follow both.
About to go follow.
Appreciate y'all, and it was nice having this Zoom meeting. Terry,
Yeah,
we're gonna talk because we have business.
yeah, I'm gonna flesh those out.
And how I do not want to pronounce your name wrong.
Mine?
Yes.
Cheek the producer.
Cheek. I will message you as well. And Sam, I don't have your social media, but I'll try to find you if I can.
I would love to do.
I'm gonna follow you. So I got yours. So I'm gonna follow you.
No, I was just saying I would love to do a collaboration track where you're singing and I'm rapping.
All right, yeah, that's dope. We can do that. I'll just message you and we'll get to work. And we'll get to work with Terry too and Sam and all of y'all.
Yeah, Terry needs to pump out some beats.
Hey, signing it off.
These flows leave foes with shattered ego. Homie tried to break fast when he seen toe.
That's guns.
I thought the Zoom meeting was gonna disappear or end. What happened?
It's weird. It says it's scheduled for 3 hours, but it's still going. I don't know.
If it's the paid app, it'll just keep going.
Oh, I see.
So everyone's just bored.
I'm looking for your Instagram now.
I guess I'll play something that something new that I'll do.
No, let me play some. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
Already playing with your.
I was about to play some real late night nasty shit, but it doesn't feel right with three other dudes, only one female, so it doesn't. No.
I'm gay.
Sign off.
It's fine with me.
I'm gonna just shut up. Y'all do what you gotta do.
It's getting late.
I just made one, yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? No, the other day. Well, I finished it yesterday, but I started it on the 5th.
I was gonna say he's gonna tell you to turn your phone again.
Yeah. I was just trying to follow everybody. Hold on. Okay. No.
After I played it, I realized what it was. I did that for a freestyle beat, so there's not a lot of changes in it.
You gonna freestyle?
It's automatic. Is me and him are gonna go together on an album. He's gonna do all the rapping and stuff. He's gonna do some like different freestyle stuff on there, and then a couple things he's gonna put hooks and just kind of something to put out there on like Spotify and stuff like that with both of us working together. Me as
Wait,
the producer and him as the artist.
That's gonna be nice.
you and who?
It's automatic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The guy that
He was on the podcast last night.
yeah,
He was,
last
he was in this Zoom call for a little bit, and he left.
night. No, that's I know
Oh, I'm still here.
what?
No, it's automatic.
Oh.
He wasn't on here tonight.
He was on here because I saw him on the side.
Oh yeah, yes he was. He was on here. He wasn't. He wasn't. He didn't have.
Oh,
he
he's
didn't
like, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Click.
That's it. I mean, kind of.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Hell, I don't know.
Kinda.
I let's see here.
What's going on with my picture?
Damn, your shit
there
is
you go.
epilepsy. Chill.
It's just the star I am. Try it again.
But yeah, let me show you something that me and him has done together. We did this track. It's him freestyling over it. It was the first beat that he ever did with me. And then we're gonna use this one. And then I sent him 9 tracks to go through and figure out which ones he wants to work with. He ain't gotta do all 9. We're just gonna do like like an old school mixtape, like where artists will put out just a bunch of freestyles and just random mixtape type stuff on it. Not nothing.
I'm not a freestyle artist. I suck at freestyle.
Yeah, put on a beat. I'll
Mama cooking grits. It smell like shit.
I'll do a freestyle.
Hey.
Yeah, and let Tink and Ession do one.
Well, hold on. Let me play this song and then I'll put on a beat.
Was this The Exorcist?
It does sound like that. Just for a second.
It's automatic. Just me against the world, got me feeling like Pac. Ride around with my girlfriend, they call her Miss Glock. Put that heat to your chest like you just took a shot. Friend and foes wanna plot and try to take it for your knot. Seen a lot of blood spill on these ghetto street blocks. Dancing with the demons in my head, my brain's about to rot. Putting pressure on the track, the streets are hearing me out. Never had to cut route, no doubt. We living in a world full of opportunities, but rather be the one putting trust in the community. Riding one deep, it's the way you see me usually. My top is through the springs and the players from the Booker T. Mason Manor to the north side, back to 2-3. Meadowbrook, Slaughter Lane, William Cannon, Stassany. When it comes to kick and flow, this player do it naturally. Reppin' Austin, Texas, it's that 41 family. On the money mission logs, one they catch me slipping shit. Riding dirty, looking clean, moving out and hitting licks. Watch my 6, most niggas in the game be counterfeit. Never quit, hustle hard in the streets, keep a grip. Extra clips, who the fuck you thought you were dealing with? Take a trip to the studio, doubt to make a hit. Represent ATX 41, never switch. Cross the bridge, fucking stupid, all stay up on my dick. Yeah. And it's still fuck the laws, take a pause for my loved ones not here, dead and gone in the end. I hope I get to see you again, fuck a friend, cause most of them always pretend, living a life full of sin. I know I can do better, can't sit still. I was trained to be a go-getter. Whole niggas, mad I get my dough quicker. Low flipper, me and my bro Jack Tripper. Sip liquor, ain't no mud in my double cup. Couple bucks now, making money, time to double up. Run it up, born and raised to be a hustler. Whole nigga, you ain't nothing but a customer.
That is very, very Houston. That's very Texas.
That shit made me want to do a drive-by.
Okay, so on that one, the version that I just played, it has a couple of my tags going through the song, but I just sent him the untag beat, so where when we put out a little mixtape, it'll have the untag beat. It won't have mine in the background, the tags, just blaring through it.
Yeah.
But he
re on them beats.
Yeah, he did that with me, a couple months ago, and then he just hit me up this week and was like, "Hey, dude, let's just put out a mixtape on Spotify, just something where I can show my talent, you can show yours, but at the raw form, not with like mastering and an album form, just kind of like that Lil Wayne mixtape, where like stuff like Mike Jones used to do, where you just be throwing beats out there and just be rapping all over them. But he actually has hold on a second. Since you said Houston, I want to show you something real quick. Dude, I love this track.
It was sounding very much like a UGK. It was giving
I was just about to say that. So check this out. I'll share my screen so you can actually see the thing. Because
damn, Jeff, you completely lied to everybody when you said the shit was gonna end.
Bitch, we 12 minutes in.
Really hoping for this shit to end. That's what it was. He's like, man, now you talking too much. You sharing screen over there.
You like a goddamn church. Talking about it's supposed the damn congregation supposed to be done at fucking.
Hey, I told y'all wasn't
another 45 minutes.
Right.
Another
you can't never rush the Lord. Well, we rushing your ass.
Check out this one. This is screwed up click challenge.
I grew up, my music screwed up. I got my mind at ease, smoking killer. Sitting back, reminiscing, trying to stack filler. R.I.P. Big Hawk, Fat Pat, DJ Screw, Big Mo, Mac Grace, and Mr. 3-2 to the rest of the ballin'. We gotta stay ballin', swinging side to side in the slab when I'm crawling. Screens falling down in the trunk, stay pop. I'ma do the south side when I'm tipping down my block. Body rock, grew up with ghetto dreams. See, I got a smoke on like that boy ESG. Not from Cloverland, but a player will lean. Now we're stacking C notes like the boys from 5D. Down here we ride slow with the trunk full of screens. Swingers poking out like a pair of double D's. Got the top down, you can feel the summer breeze. Back, player, give me 50 feels. Food up individual, been labeled a criminal. Not your average rapper, I'm better than typical. When it comes to wrecking flows, I've been an original punchlines for days, and I kill every syllable. It's all man. Schoolhouse challenge. Yeah. R.I.P. DJ Screw.
So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, he does that at Houston sound.
Yeah, he has a lot of that Houston flow. I like it.
So that's the dude that I'm gonna be.
And I gotta bounce, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too. So
all right, y'all. Bye.
It's been fun, but I guess we all gotta go now. I gotta go.
Peace.
I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace out.
Peace. There we go.